Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
All righty. How are you doing today?
Dandy. How are you? I'm
actually doing good. I'm doing good. I'm tired too, but I'm not tired. How do I word it? I'm tired because I didn't sleep that good, not because I worked hard or nothing like that, because I don't really work hard. So.
I'm tired because my allergies are really bad right now. And
so you just been popping Benadryls?
No, I don't do Benadryl because then I'd never be able to function. But it's just when you wake up sneezing in the middle of the night and then you got to blow your nose, and we're getting all the clouds and stuff from that hurricane, so it just makes it worse. It's like ugh.
They're all drainy and drizzly and dark and gloomy. Yeah, we had that today too. I was supposed to cut the grass, but it
Didn't
seemed
work.
like it was too dark. No.
Whatever excuse you need.
Yes, exactly. I stretch for him anymore. I'm like, oh, got an ingrown hair. Oh, okay, I don't have to do it.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
That's funny.
Hey, I am caught up on all my stories. I wrote the last one after I sent you the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I am all caught up. I still got to send that one to you.
Okay.
And then,
I have to get busy.
I just got to get my head out of my butt on the other.
I got to get my head out of my butt, too. Yeah, I got to get busy because I am, like, behind right now. But I will.
But I did. Go ahead.
It's going to rain all weekend, so I'm not going to really be able to go outside and do a whole lot. So I will have to sit here and work my butt off this weekend. Possibly if my child lets me.
Oh, hey, I just went to the bookstore. Okay.
You know what those are, huh?
I just don't know how to read, but yeah. I went to the half-price bookstore. That's the used bookstore up here. I don't know if you guys have them down there.
Mm-hmm. We do.
Half-price books? Okay.
Not half-price books, but we do have used bookstores. Oh shit.
No, I was talking
Sorry.
about half price is the place I went to.
Okay.
And I couldn't find many joke books that weren't like comedian type things. You know, they didn't give just jokes.
Right.
So, but I did find this Random House treasure of humorous quotations.
Oh.
So we might give you a humorous quote today.
Okay.
And I also found this. This was I'm a nerd. I'm a geek, you know, to some extent. I don't go full like, okay, if this guy did this in this movie, then this should have happened. And I don't go that far.
Right.
But I did get this because I've been playing around with this too. Another hobby that I picked up. I picked up
Star Wars.
Origami.
Seriously? Oh my God.
Yes. So I'm gonna have to work on some origami. But
you gotta make the shark first.
you pulled me on that. I was going to say it is Wednesday and I haven't did the shark yet. So the shark is the top on the list. I will get that done. And then I'll go for some Star Wars origami. If I get to that.
Okay.
Who knows? Okay. I could wake up tomorrow, my ADD hadn't done acted up again. Mm-hmm. And I could be flying fighter pilots for the Navy.
It's very true.
Exactly.
Or at least trying to.
That's how far flight. I'll be on some flight program or something like that, learning how to fly.
The flight simulators.
Flight simulator, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm afraid of heights.
Excuse me. Well, that wouldn't work out real well for you, then, would it?
No, it would not.
Oh, good Lord.
I tell you.
So, I did my little walk because I had to get my steps in. And I was doing a live because, you know, I have my my other podcast, Meaningful Michelle, but I also have a Facebook to go with it. So I decided to try to do a live on there while I was doing my walk. So I have an interesting fact, because there was this plant, and it's like they grow really tall, and then the top of them get really fuzzy. And so I'm asking on my live, and I like show a picture of it, and I'm like, if anybody knows what this is, tell me. So this lady answered me, and she said it's called cattail. Now, here's the interesting fact about.
Are you talking about what's in the water? Cattails? The brown?
Yes, but these there's different kinds, apparently.
Okay.
But
I didn't know that.
Apparently there's different kinds, but the brown ones.
That's the fascinating fact.
No, but the brown ones. Okay. Here's the fascinating fact about the brown ones. I learned this because obviously they grow around the water. But you can take the fuzzy part of those, and if you have a burn, you can put it on your burn, and it helps relieve the burn.
Is it like the dandelion filling? I
don't know. No, it just says apply it to your skin, and it helps relieve the burn. You can eat them. The fuzzy part, not the stem. Just take the fuzzy stuff off, and you can put it on your skin if you get burned.
Now we're talking about cattails.
Yeah.
So they kind of poof up.
Yeah.
So how would that relieve a burn? Because you would think you're supposed to put moisture in.
How about
this? How about you try it and then let us know?
Let me burn myself. I don't know. It's just because they're actually good. If you eat one, it'll help with diarrhea. If you have diarrhea and you eat a cattail, it'll help.
Well, yeah, because it'll soak everything up and block that.
Cause constipation. No, but then apparently some people used it for like insulation and bedding in their shelter. They would use those.
I can see that.
And you can eat them depending on what time of the year. They're edible.
What time of the year does it say?
You can eat them in the spring, so April, May. But it says when the flowering spike matures, extends above, like, so when the stem of it extends above, that's when it becomes toxic and edible.
Okay, so you're just looking for the tip, just the tip.
Just don't eat the tip.
Just the tip.
Isn't that weird though? Like, what?
That is. That would go from, just in a matter of months, it'll go from being able to eat to being poisonous. That's pretty cool.
It's weird. Okay. But anyway.
So who was the guinea pig that figured out, okay, what time?
I don't
at
know.
what point stop eating?
Right? I don't know. This came from Bio something ed.
Gotcha.
Some educational website thing that I found. But it was like really cool to find out you can actually eat those things.
Right. But my question is, if you wait too long and you eat it, if they die, who's to say what time that is? Everybody died that ate it too late.
That's true. I'm pretty sure they didn't have anybody eat it. They probably did some testing, like the whole rat testing kind of thing or something. I don't know.
Here,
but why would you think to eat it?
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like, why would anybody think? We should try that. Let's see if it's edible.
I would say from back in the day when you had the Indians that took over the land and stuff, you didn't have much.
Well, they didn't take over the land. They owned it before we did.
Before it was taken over.
Oh, okay.
By the other
people from the Indians. I got you. I'm with you now.
You had to forage. Yeah, you had to forage. So
that's true.
I bet that's where that came from.
They have to eat whatever they can eat. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Exactly. They're not like us to have a supermarket, a little Piggly Wiggly down the way.
Right. Can't go in and just pick up a bag of cookies.
Oh, can I get a bag of those cattails?
I just thought it was interesting. That's all.
That's in the health food section.
Oh, they have those? Oh, I didn't. I missed that section.
They must have been sold out. All righty. Do you know who Hubert Humphrey is?
I've heard the name. I've heard the name,
okay,
yeah.
he's some kind of famous person. I'm not sure. I have to look him up for sure. But this is a pretty good quote. It says, behind every successful man stands a surprised mother-in-law.
Oh, shit. I like that one.
Yeah.
We're going to find out who that guy is. All right.
All right. Here, I got one more real quick. Okay, this is on parents and parenting. A suburban mother's role is to deliver children obstetrically once and by car forever after. Get it? Deliver them by car forever after? That is Peter de Veres, something like that. But yeah, I just had to deliver a kid by car, and that just made sense.
I bet it was a whole lot easier by car.
Oh, yes, it was. Oh, I tell you, kids are going to be the death of me. Going to be the death of me.
Well, yeah.
We got this thing coming up now. It's called the DC trip.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys have it or not. It's in 8th grade up here. Most of the schools will try to get a group together to go on this DC trip. So we just had the meeting there yesterday.
Oh.
So now he thinks that everybody should just pay it for him.
Oh.
So we're trying to figure that stuff out now too.
Don't they do like fundraisers or something for that?
No, that's all on you. You can come up with your own fundraiser or, something like that. I was thinking about seeing if I could get him to make something like some necklaces or keychains or something like that and sell them.
Yeah.
If I can get him to do it. That's the question. That's the hard part.
Trying to get them to do something for themselves. Good God.
Did your eldest ever do anything like that?
He went to Costa Rica. And it was actually when I had Dallas. He was in Costa Rica right before I had Dallas. Like 2 weeks before.
My daughter did Costa Rica, but she did it for Spanish class. She still did the DC trip. And she actually, I have to ask her again, but she raised almost all her money herself. So I don't know. Like I said, that's been 30 years ago. Well, not that long, but then I'd be like 60. Just because I feel like I'm that old, I'm not really.
No, Jay, we had to pay
with
for
all my platinum hair. Yeah, everybody had to. But did he do anything to make up the money, or did you guys just give him the money?
He helped pay for it. He was working, so he helped pay for it. But I pretty much paid for his trip.
Yeah,
because
that's where we're trying to come up with something.
See, and that's the problem. It's because you have Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts. They're always out selling the whatever, and then you've got the sports teams that have to sell stuff. So people are at that point are kind of like, well, what the heck? Because you want to go to DC? Who cares? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's like,
and then we gotta try to come up with something.
Yeah, because you even got like the bands from the high schools that like if some of them like when Jay was in high school, his band went to the Macy's Day Parade, but they had to do a fundraiser to pay for it.
All these taxes and your money don't buy nothing.
Right. You're like, good Lord. So, yeah, it's like at that point, they're all, people are like, why am I going to pay for you to go? I don't know.
I also got another question now. Do schools even have books anymore?
Books? I don't know. Okay, so.
Books. Those things.
I just found out.
They're paper, and you open them up, and there's pages in there, and you read. Yeah, because I don't see any books, but they're getting computer assignments. So they got to go on their computer, read their assignment, and do the work.
So I found out here, I don't know how it is up there now, but I know here, one of the other parents on Dallas's baseball team, she has older kids, and they're both in high school. And it's required to have a cell phone. Like, they have to have a cell phone because that's the only way they can get their assignments. They have to take a picture with their cell phone of the board to be able to get their assignments. Like, they can't, there's no books, everything's pretty much online.
Do they not give them a laptop or anything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll give them a laptop, but they don't have cameras, like, to where they could take a picture of the board, the whiteboard.
Right.
So,
but you can write it down. You got
you would
paper
think, right?
and pen still. That's a pretty expensive notebook.
Right? I'm like, what if people can't afford to have a cell phone? Like,
Right.
What kind of crap is that?
Oh.
I don't know. It's stupid, but anyway.
Stay la vie. That's just the way.
But you know what's funny is that we're complaining about it, and yet here we are, sitting in front of a computer, doing a podcast.
Oh, but I know
Weird.
it's a necessary evil. It's just technology. I was sitting here thinking the other day, I was editing some stuff and I was writing stories and all that. And I was thinking, because I'm from the age, I don't know if you remember or not, but I actually edited film before, and you actually had to take a razor, cut it, splice another piece together and do like that, and then do a voiceover and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then do a voiceover. I actually remember that. Yes.
Wow.
I am that old. But
yes,
it was the tail end. Tail end.
You would still want to do it. It wouldn't matter if it was the tail end. You'd find out and you'd be like, ooh, look, I got to do that.
Ooh. But then me and my friend started, we got one of my friends, actually my oldest friend, not old because he's old, but oldest because I've known him longer. We actually took, his mom worked at an appliance store. So they had the VCRs and all that stuff. So he always had like 3 VCRs in his house. Uh-huh. So we'd actually take the VHS tapes. If nobody knows what a VHS tape is, it's the longer tape.
It's about yay long.
And you take a blank one, you put it in the one VCR, and that's your record station. And then you play on the other 2 and record it on there, and we'd actually made shows and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty cool. Back in the day.
But
like I was saying, that's yes, and why I say technology is so cool is I sat here and I actually worked on 3 or 4 different things that would actually take a room full of equipment just to do. And I was like, this is pretty damn amazing.
And you can do it all right
there. Kids nowadays, I had a typing class. I didn't have computers. I had typing class. So I had to learn how to type on a computer using a typewriter. And that, for anybody else, has the little chink, 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 ding. Yeah. You remember.
I remember typewriters. They were cool.
Yes.
But I didn't learn that way. I learned on a computer.
Right. But like I said, you were in a couple years after me, so.
That's true. Yeah, I'm younger, people. It's okay.
Not that much younger.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, my goodness. But yeah, technology is awesome to a point.
It makes us stupid.
Yes.
When it hinders I mean, it is amazing what we can come up with, but it makes us stupid. I mean, honestly,
yes,
you think about it, when you were growing up and when we actually had phones at home, we didn't have cell phones, right? You remembered everybody's phone numbers. Now, try to remember somebody's phone number. Nope.
I know. Well, until my mom passed away, I knew her phone number, knew my wife's, knew mine, knew my son's, and knew my daughter's. All by memory. I had them in my phone too, but I did remember all those. Now, I don't need my mom's, but I remember my wife's. I remember my son's, and the reason I remember both of those is because they're only one number off each other. That's the only way I remember those.
Yeah.
And mine, I had to give it one of those, well, not an anagram, but one of those things where you can say something a certain way and you'll remember what it is.
Yeah.
I had to give mine that number. So I remember probably 3 numbers.
I remember mine sometimes. I don't call myself, so, you know.
Are you that person that hits the redial for your own phone so you can see if you called?
No, you can look it up. I look it up in my phone.
I know, in your settings, yep.
Yeah.
Trust, I know where that's at.
It's so ridiculous. Anyway.
All right. Do you have any jokes?
I have some jokes. They're really bad, but I have some jokes.
All right. I'm going to have to wing mine. I'm just going to flip through my calendar and see what I've got.
Okay. Do you want to go first or do you want me to?
I will go first because I have one right here.
All right.
How much does that tombstone weigh?
Nothing.
Well, probably about a skeleton. Scale a ton.
A ton. Jeez. Okay.
Okay, you're up. Let's see what you've got.
That's sad. What do you call someone who raps about vegetables?
Veggie rapper. WRAPPER.
No. A beat boxer. Yep.
Hey, remember that Fat Boys? You remember that? Oh, I think I was Run DM Don't.
Oh, God.
Okay. What was Noah's job in the Bible?
He built an ark.
He was an architect.
Well, that's kind of true. Okay. All right. What do you call a raspberry playing the guitar?
Raspberries?
No, a jam session.
What? That does sound good. A jam sandwich. Oh, slap a little peanut butter on there too.
That'd be called a PB&J.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, jam. PB and jam.
It's true. It's true. It does sound kind of good.
All righty. What do you call a fireman who runs away?
A scary man? Or a scared man?
A smoke defector.
Oh, Lord. They're so terrible.
Oh, yes. Yes.
What do you call a skeleton that refuses to clean up after themselves?
I don't know. What do you call a skeleton that refuses to clean up after itself?
Lazy bones.
Oh, that's not what I call my grandson because he don't clean up after himself either. Oh my goodness, lazy bones.
I think it's your. I swear to you, I've said it before. It's your reactions that make me laugh the most. They're just so delayed.
Oh, yeah. It's one of those. Did I really hear what I just heard?
Yeah.
Thing, you know. Okay. Whew. Why couldn't the baker get to his bagels?
Why couldn't the baker get to his bagels? I got nothing.
Because they had locks on them. Locks, bagels and locks, LOX. Oh, yes. It's even better when you have to explain it.
Okay.
Okay. Whew.
What do you call a haunted chicken?
A foreign bird. I don't know what.
A poultry geist.
Oh, you said haunted. I thought you said Honda, like the car. That makes so much more sense now. Give me that punchline one more time.
Oh God, I'll just repeat the whole thing. What do you call a haunted chicken? A poultry geist.
Oh, I seen a chicken behind the steering wheel of a Honda, and I was trying to come up with something.
Oh my God.
I don't know, what do you call a Honda chicken? It just doesn't quite work. Oh
God,
my goodness.
I gotta take a breath. Let me get a drink. Oh Lord.
All right.
Oh man, that was good.
Where do fairies go to the bathroom?
I don't know.
In the glitter box.
The glitter box.
Oh, can you see somebody just got done? Rub some glitter on it.
Shake it off.
This glitter's sticking to my hiney.
Oh, left a little glitter there. Okay.
Time for the
All
stripper pole.
All right, here's the last one.
Okay.
What did one traffic light say to the other?
I don't know. What did one traffic light say to the other?
Stop looking at me. I'm changing.
Oh, could you see it taking off its top?
Right?
Oh, there's a little yellow.
Uh-oh, here comes the green.
Should it be that green? Ooh, I think you need to get that checked. That's a little too green.
That was a good one.
Okay. Was that your last one? I think it was. That was 5?
Yep. You got one more. Make it a good one.
No, I went first, didn't I? Didn't I go
don't know,
first?
maybe. Oh, yeah, you did. Maybe you did. We'll throw a couple more bad ones in there.
Yes, we can do that. Give me just a second. I will. One more for the road. Let me spin right through here and see what we got. All right. What kind of fruit is never alone?
I don't know.
Pears.
Oh, jeez.
There's always 2 of them. Oh, yes. And there's your final from me.
I'm trying to figure out the Honda chicken thing still.
The Honda chicken. Oh, my goodness.
That was good.
All right.
We're going to roll some dice.
Yes, we are. Thought I was hearing things. Maybe it's just the voices in my head.
It might
Okay,
be.
here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, big roll, big roll. Let's see.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Whew.
I just wrote a story that had the keyhole about it in it. So I'm going to come up with another one now.
A keyhole
All right,
about
what
it.
we got? Keyhole about it. A keyhole in it.
Had the keyhole about it in it.
Had the keyhole in it. Let's see. The first one we got a tower.
That's my Timmy, the hillbilly.
Castle.
The keyhole about it.
Keyhole about it. Man, there's a lot of people over there. Okay. Oh, look, we got a castle tower.
Okay.
And then we can have a bridge over the moat going to the castle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
but the archers yell at them to stop.
Mm-hmm.
They say,
"Look,
present your
the
sheep."
archers.
The archers tell them to stop. Well, this makes the man, what does that say, grumpy man? Or kind of, he's apprehensive or grumpy. Yes.
Is that I think that's
It's not the real grumpy one, but he's kind of sad.
Right.
It's kind of a sad character.
Yeah.
So in the world, a long, long time ago, before cell phones were ever introduced, there was a group of people called the Keyhole Clan. The Keyhole Clan. They lived in a tall, tall castle high above the countryside. And the Keyhole Clan raised sheep. All right. Here's another one.
Okay.
Why do you put a sheep up against a cliff?
Why?
So it pushes back.
Oh,
Yeah, all right. They raise sheep. Oh, there's multiple reasons. I'll get it out.
Deal with you
Multiple
tonight.
reasons. Multiple reasons to have sheep. Oh yeah. Bah. But anyway,
I'm over it. I am so done with you.
to get to their castle, you had to cross the moat of retardedness.
That's
If the waters,
edit that out. You are not allowed to say that.
No, because if the waters of this moat touch you, you can be retarded, and you don't want to be that. That's why they yell at you. The archers yell at you to stop because they don't want you to become retarded in their town of No, it's the clan. They're the Keyhole Clan. See? Look at that. Story after story. Hey, that was a quick one, too. Got that and done.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it'll change.
Yeah. Because we can't say retards, right?
We can stop saying it. See, okay, people, let me just explain.
I've got problems.
Right. We all have problems. It's okay. Sometimes when you're used to being able to say something and then you can't say it anymore, it's hard. That's all. That's it.
So why don't you...
I don't know how else to explain it.
Oh, it explains itself if you watch the show, because look at this head. See the head on this one?
That's true. If you watch instead of just listen, yeah. It's kind of self-explanatory. You see us, you'll get it. You'll understand.
Yes, you will. But we also came from the generation that wasn't too damn sensitive.
Not sensitive. Don't say that. That's not true either.
We can't say sensitive now either.
No, you can say that. I'm saying that that's not true. We came from the generation where people were scared to say anything.
No, he was sensitive.
No. People were scared to say stuff, and now they've learned they can actually speak up and say things. That's it.
But it's still not registering because, yeah.
I know. Well, he's simple. It's the best way I can tell you.
Yes, I is. Oh my goodness!
It's just all out of good fun. It's not we don't mean any harm to anybody.
No, we don't. Because ever. Because I have because I have touched people in my family. Look, there's the Mick. Oh my goodness!
No, seriously though, we're not trying to offend anybody.
No, I don't mean no disrespect or derogatory terms or nothing like that. I don't mean any of that. I'm just poking fun, having a good time.
That's what we try to do.
I call myself retarded probably on a daily basis, so I mean no harm from it.
The podcast is called Idiots in a Story. And
exactly.
We are
so you gotta have some idiots.
So you kind of have to roll with that.
And if anybody would like to either write a story, they can use these dice that we have right here. If you can see them, because my hand's going over top of them. They can feel free to write. They can feel free to write us a story and send it to timmyandthemick@gmail.com.
Yes.
And
you can leave,
you
can leave messages. You can leave reviews. You can leave suggestions. That's fine.
Stories again.
Yes, stories are awesome.
Yes. Right. And you can even write a story about me being retarded. See, this could be Tim. And not being too bright. He stuck the wrong thing in the keyhole.
His
world turned upside down. His world turned upside down. So he got on the phone to call somebody. But you know who showed up? The people with the scalpel. You know what they did? They turned him from a rooster to a hen. Or what is a sheep called when you get, yes, the opposite of, you can turn a rooster to a hen with one shot. Yeah, then he had to go to high up in the tower because he was disformed. He was disformed. So now he was disformed. They had to cross over the bridge to take him into the mountain. And then just for the hell of it, the nurse smacked him every day. Gave him
a whole different story.
Whole different.
What would you call?
Oh my goodness.
A sheep that's been
neutered.
It'd still be a sheep.
I don't know. I have to look at. Would it still be a sheep, or they got a certain name for it?
I don't know.
A female sheep is a sheep, and a male, but a male sheep is it a buck or is it a? I don't know. I have to look it up, and that's a deer. Yes, I will look it up and see what they think. Sheep.
Yeah, because I need to know.
Okay, I will look that up, and hopefully I remember to bring it next week.
Oh,
or coming up. Okay. That will. Oh, yeah, I know, because I'll be writing stories.
So stick it to your monitor right now.
Oh. I got it right here on my sticky notes.
Okay. All right. We'll see how far that goes.
With that, peace and love, everybody. Be happy.